Hello everyone. This video I have prepared regarding Jamboard. So let us learn what is Jamboard. So Jamboard is nothing. It's like a whiteboard. So the next question you may ask that we already know whiteboard in Zoom. So why we will learn Jamboard? So Jamboard is having so many advanced features which are not available in Zoom whiteboard. So I found it very useful while taking the online classes, and I think it is having many solutions for pre-primary teachers to high school teachers. So let us learn how to use Jamboard as a tool in online class. So for that, I have to open the Jamboard. There are two ways to open Jamboard. So what are the ways? Now I am going to open my Google Chrome. In the address bar, I will type jamboard.google.com. Jamboard.google.com. This is one way to open Jamboard. The next way is I can go to my Gmail ID. From there, I will go to Google Apps. From Google Apps, I can go to Jamboard. So I am clicking on the Jamboard. So there are two ways. Either you can type jamboard.google.com in address bar. Otherwise from Google Apps also you can open Jamboard. So if I don't have a Jam, it will be blank. So if I want to create a new Jam, so I have to click on this plus symbol. So once I will click on the plus symbol, I will get a whiteboard here. You can observe carefully. This is a whiteboard, but it is having many advanced features which are not available in Zoom. So I found it is of immense help for the teachers. So here we can create the frame. Means for different topics, I can keep it in different frames. You can observe here carefully. See, I am going to second frame. This is my first frame. So once I will go through explanation, it will be very clear in front of everyone. So let us start from the beginning. Here the name is Untitled Jam. I can click here and I can give a name as My First Demo. Then I am clicking on the OK button. Now you can see the name has been changed to My First Demo. Here I can increase the size of the whiteboard. I can decrease the size of the whiteboard. It is fit to the window. If I want to increase, I can increase like this. If I want to decrease, I can decrease like this. It is up to me. Next, the most important features of this Google Jamboard is its background. It is having several types of background which is very useful while we are taking the online classes. So you can see here, this is the plain background. Here if I am taking a dot background, here I am increasing the width of the whiteboard and I am taking a pen. In this pen option also, you can see there are various types of pens. This is a simple pen. This will work like a marker. This will work like a highlighter and this will work like a brush. So I am taking the pen and also I can choose the color from here, which color I want to write. If I am taking a blue pen, now you see I can join the dots like this and I can show to the students for the pre-primary levels. There will be some dots that they will join and they will form some letters or shapes. So this can be done easily with this background. Again, I am going to the next option. I am taking another frame. There I am going to show you another background like ruler. In this ruler also I am increasing the size. So here we can show the students how they can write a number. The number letter, sorry, a letter. So letter formation, we can teach them like this. Next, I am taking another frame. I am going to background. I am taking this one, squares. So this can be used as a math notebook for the children. Here I will take the pen. In pen, I am typing here. For example, 1. Here I am typing 10. Again, here I am typing 20. So it will work like a math notebook for the children. Let us go for another frame. Here I can take another background which is called graph. This is very useful for the mathematics teachers. Those who are while we are teaching the graph, so we can go for this background and we can increase the size from here. Then we can show them how they can, and we can explain them graph also. So this is all about the background, and it is having various colors also. We can choose the background color. Again, I can use it as a blackboard. Okay. So next, so these are the frames we can create. And one more thing you can see, all the frames are different as I had taken. And it is having various features. As I had told you, one is pen. In pen, there is various options are there. It will work like a marker. You can see here, it is working like a marker. And this one will work like a highlighter. If I am writing something and I can highlight using this, and this is as a, this will work as a brush. And also I can change the color of markers, brush as well as highlighter. This is your eraser through which I can erase something. Okay, I can erase something. Next, this one is used for the select option. If I want to select something, then this will be used. That I will show you how to do that. One important feature of Jamboard is sticky note. Sticky note means I can show, I can prepare some notes and I can show to the students. For example, I am writing here, what is computer? I can choose the color also of the sticky notes. For example, I am taking this one. Then I am clicking on the save option. So now I wrote here what is computer. If I will click on this select option and I am choosing this, so I can move it anywhere. I can move it anywhere. I can also, if I don't want, I can delete it. I can create a duplicate copy it, and I can also edit it. It is up to my wish. I can rotate it also. So this is a feature which is not available in Zoom Whiteboard. Another thing is that while we are taking the class, suppose I want an instant image to for explanation purpose. So in this Jamboard, there is a option called add image. So here we can add the image. This image, if we have the image already inbuilt image, sorry, already download image, so we can take it from the any disk or any drive. But if I don't have any existing image or downloaded image, I can go for the Google image search. Suppose I want a picture of computer. So I am going for Google image search. There I am typing computer and I am searching. So I will get any picture. Suppose this one or this one I am taking. Then I will click on the select. So now the picture is inserted on my Jamboard. So here I can explain the students about this computer. What is a computer? What are the parts of the computer? So it will be very easy for me. So related topic I inserted, then I can explain it using the highlighter option. Then this is for the shape. If I want to insert any shape, I can go for this. I can go for shape. I am clicking here. It will show me various shapes. So I can insert the shapes also. Then this is the text box. If I want a text box, I can insert a text box here and I can type. This is one important feature which is called laser. In Zoom Whiteboard, it had a highlighter. As you might have observed, it was highlighting, like if I am pointing to a particular line, it will be highlighting. Similar, but in Jamboard, you can see it's a ledger. It's a ledger. So it is very easy to explain to the students. So it is very easy. So I have explained you about the pen option. I explained you about the erase option. I explained you how to select, then how to use sticky note, how we can insert an image, how we can insert the shape, how we can use the text box, and how we can use the ledger option. The most important thing is we can share it with the students. So it will be a interactive classroom. If I am sharing the board and I am giving them some questions, so they can access my whiteboard through the link, and they can access it. So I'm clicking on the share option. Then I will click on the get link and I can copy the link and I can send it to the students as you were doing for the Google form. Okay, but here the students will be able to edit and also able to view. One more important part of this Jamboard is whatever things we are explaining in the class. For example, yeah, I am going for a sum. So here what happens, I don't have to rub it because I am having different frames here. I have taken different frames here. So I can take 2 frames, 3 frames for my explanation. Suppose students are not able to write during the class time. So it is having a feature called download as PDF. So whatever things I did in the class, I can keep it as a PDF copy with me and I can share with the students for writing purpose. So I am clicking it as a, so I am downloading it as a PDF file. Now let us see. It will be downloaded as a PDF file and there will be all the slides available. You can see here, now this has been downloaded as a PDF file. I had taken 4 frames. First one was a dotted frame. You can see this is a dotted one. Second one is a ruled one. Third one is a square one. And fourth one is a blackboard. So now all these are converted into a PDF format. So I can share with the students and they can write later. Because some students will be telling we are not able to write in the class. So it is also, so it is a way through which we can save the time also. So all these things I think I have explained about the Jamboard. So let us see. We can also save it as an image. Save frame as image. Okay. Save frame as image. So what is the benefit of this Jamboard is while we are sharing the screen, we don't have to, we can keep it ready with us and in the class we can show them. And also one more thing is while we are using Jamboard, so what happens, it is becoming very easy for us to work because we are having so many flexibilities. Then we can save it as image also. You can see here save frame as image. So that will be regarded as an image file. So it will be regarded as a save frame as image. Now you can see I am saving it as an image file. .png, it is automatically converting into a PNG file. Now you can see I am opening it. So now this file is a PNG file, image file. This is a image file. First one I had converted, it was a PDF file and this is the image file. Next thing is while we are explaining, while we are sharing this Jamboard with the Zoom, there is no problem because as we are sharing the screen, same way only we can share the screen. The thing is we have to open this one in the address bar so that we can work. As we have shared the screen, so nothing we have to do. Simply we have to go to the Chrome and there we can type jamboard.google.com and we can use it. One more thing I want to tell here, while we are sharing the screen, this annotate option is there in the Zoom. So you can see if I am using a Zoom pen, what will be the problem? So my suggestion is when we are using Jamboard, don't go for the Zoom pen because you see if I am using here using the Zoom pen for explanation purpose I am showing you this one I wrote using the Zoom pen and for this one I am going to, if I am using Zoom pen and I am going for the next frame, what will happen is now I am going to close it. I wrote it using the Zoom pen. Now I am going to Jamboard. From Jamboard, I am using this pen and I am writing the same thing. Okay. Now you observe what is the difference. When I am going back to previous slide, whatever I had written in the Zoom pen, it is showing me. But whatever I had written using the Jamboard pen, it is not showing me because it is specific for that slide. So it may destroy our contents. So if we are using Jamboard while you are using while sharing the screen in Zoom, so don't go for the annotate option of Zoom. You use the pane of Jamboard only, because in this slide it is not required. For this slide it is not required. It was required for that slide. So it is better not to use the option of Zoom. I hope it will help you while we are taking the while you are taking the online class. Thank you.